Oh God.
All right, welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to Diamond Hill, Cumberland, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be test riding the 2020 Enduro. Enduro I'm testing today, it's actually my personal bike. I purchased this bike. It is the comp level, their base model. It's got a couple upgrades I put on it, notably the carbon revolve traverse wheels, SLs, rental carbon handlebars, 35 millimeter Atlas stem, and XO1 drivetrain. So I changed those things over, saved a couple pounds, but I'll do a bike check later. So if you want to check out the comp levels actual spec, I'll leave the link in the description below. And a couple things, you know, that Specialized has going for is a swap system. It has, we got the little multi-tool right there in the top cap. So we got all your basic tools, you know, repair the bike on the trail. And then we have the SWATs door. I'm not even gonna open it, but it has, you know, room for 2 tire levers, snacks, all that good stuff. So I missed that. Welcome to Diamond Hill, Cumberland, Rhode Island. Testing the 2020 Specialized Enduro. This is the kind of place this bike's designed for. You know, big climb up front, and then you get to punish the descents. Today I'm on a size S3. I'm 5'10", 175 pounds. And the S3 is kind of like, or the S sizes are Specialized's way of sizing the bikes, saying that the standover doesn't really matter anymore. They're all pretty low top tube bars, and you just pick your bike and how long you want the reach. And the S3 feels good. It's about the size, it's about a size large. In between a large and a medium and most other brands. I say closer to a large size. Climbing on this bike, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's pretty good for a 170 bike. It's just pretty good in general. Like going over these little chunky bits. Suspension's super active. Got everything fully open. And it's just kind of plows right through it. And it doesn't feel like you're a typical FSR where, like on a stump jumper or other bikes where kind of, or Specialized bikes, it kind of bobs a little bit. This one just basically your seat stays still, or your rider, your butt stays still, like the same plane, and then suspension just hugs the ground. So super good traction on these climbs. With that being said, you definitely know you're on a bigger bike. As I pointed out in the parking lot, I got a couple mods to this comp level Enduro to lighten it up a bit. Get up there. Yeah. Stock comp almost weighs 36 pounds. So it's not a light bike, but with my carbon wheels, cranks, you know, the derailleur, all that stuff, handlebars, I dropped it down to just above 32 pounds. So very manageable now. Very comfortable positioning on the Enduro. You know, the steep seat tube angle, 76 degrees. Feels perfect. Put your weight over the bars. Enduros are all carbon frames now. The carbon's the same grade as the S-Works, the 11M Fact carbon. But the only difference between all of the frames other than the S-Works comes with these carbon shock links. So this one up here at the top and the little dog bone looking ones at the bottom there, you can buy them from Specialized for I think like $300 or a little bit more than that, and you'll save about a half pound weight maybe. First ascent in Diamond Hill here. Oh yeah. I always forget there's a bunch of drops here, so you gotta really watch out. Don't remember the trails really that well. Ooh, a little mud. Oh yeah, a little log. Steep. Brake, I know I don't want to overshoot this. Oh my God. So soft and just feels so plush. Oh yeah. Oh, jump here. Yoo-hoo. Where are we going? Straight. think that's descent number 1. Wow. First impressions, super stable. I mean, that was my first run and I was riding it like a goober, but bike can definitely save you. Man, feels really good. Specialized. Whoa, let's get back to the top and hit another descent. Here's a new track. There's like new lines I don't think I've ever seen. I've been here about 4 or 5 times. Been here on the Mega Tower, the High Tower, new one. My stump jumper, short travel, long travel. So been on a lot of bikes here. Very fresh cut. Yeah. It's very predictable in the turns. These tires are hooking up really good too. Woo-hoo. And then this way, I'm thinking. Yep. God, I don't remember any of these trails. I think it's this way. I know this rock gets a little slippery, but it looks dry now. And then up on this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a drop right here. Or you can roll it. It looks like the transition's kind of chewed away. So I'm just gonna go for the roll. It's really steep, but hopefully with this 63.9 head tube angle, save my butt. Whew, yeah, not bad. Made it really easy. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Camera's right next to my mouth. Little drop. Another little drop. Woohoo! Another little drop. All right, up in the, over the wall. Oh God! Rode that on the side. Jump. Woo! Bridge. Hop over that. This way. To the left. This is a little more advanced line. A little sloppy, so I gotta be careful on the rocks. All right, there's a drop right there. I know I'm not doing that one. Yep, clear that. And then if I remember this line, this way, then I'm gonna go to the left line. Actually go straight through. It's the race line. And then a roll. Another roll if we hit this trail. A little jump here, remember? Yee-hoo! Split that. Out. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Could have cleared that more, but it's okay. Oh yeah. That was a good run. What is going on? These hawks right here are just circling as I climb the hill. They're just waiting for me to crash so they could pick my bones, my flesh. All right, guys, just finished up the ride on this Specialized Enduro, and what can I say? This thing is a beast. How this thing climbed. It is a big Enduro bike, 170 millimeters of travel, but with that being said, it's up there with like the normal stump jumper, how it climbs. It's just this revised FSR linkage, horse link design. It's off the brand new demo bike. It just tracks the ground so perfectly. The climbs here in Diamond Hill, you know, they're kind of like a double wide with a lot of loose gravel and chunky little rocks. Tried the suspension, you know, right here, the mode and lockout, and I was just peeling out and open. Climbs better and actually open because the wheel just tracks all that loose stuff and you just get supreme traction. If I was gonna go up like a paved road or a, you know, like a dirt road that's smooth, maybe I'll do that, but didn't really see the need to. Sheer parts where I had to get out of the saddle and just kind of get up a little rock. It's so nice. This wheel, back with how it tracks, what they achieved with the demo bike and they carried it over to Enduro, it just was like really, it just helps you just get over the rock. It doesn't get hung up very easily. One of the best climbing big bikes I've ever ridden. although it's not big, yeah, there's pretty good drops. Pretty.
What? This wind noise is crazy. Let's go finish up the review. Oh, God. Let's go finish this review in the bike basement. Take 5.
To the bike basement, let's talk about how the Enduro descends. Having 170 millimeters of travel, obviously it's going to be a plush ride, but how it utilizes that 170s, really where the magic happens. Woo. So this new FSR linkage, borrowed off the demo downhill bike. It actually really works. It's super impressive how it feels climbing and descending. It feels like the back wheel actually moves up out of the way, and when you're going downhill and you hit a bump, and then once that axle path moves up, it feels like it almost shoves you forward. The wheel just gets over whatever obstacle you're doing and kind of just plants you right back down. You keep your grip, your momentum, and it just makes rough terrain easier to ride. And how the bike is set up, I don't know if it shows on camera, when you're sitting on the Enduro, or even just, you're riding down, here's my feet, these are my feet right here, my legs, and they're on the pedals, you're pretty much really centered in the bike. So the bike, it just feels really balanced in the corners, and it's just easy to place. It doesn't feel that big of a bike. And that balanced feel I was talking about earlier, I think that's achieved on the climbs and the descents by the location of the bottom bracket. If you could see, let me try to point it out here. I got the bike turned around, but there's the bottom bracket. And look where the seat is. It's directly above it. They can do that by changing this chainstay, like how long that chainstay is. And it goes all the way, pretty much halfway through the shock. So that design allows them to put that bottom bracket in that placement. It's a nice low bottom bracket. Great for cornering. Didn't really encounter any pedal strikes, so that wasn't a factor, but you just feel real centered on the bike and you just feel like you're in control of it. So that's why the bike doesn't feel too big. And with that being said, guys, you can still ride this thing on normal trails. A lot of people say, oh, it's too big of a bike to ride on, flowier stuff or whatever. It's still really fun. It climbs well enough to get you to the top. Are you gonna beat, like a hardtail like this? No. Or am I Ibis Ripley? No, because you're just lugging a lot more weight. But how it pedals is super impressive. I'd be interested to see how this thing, if it would transfer over to like a short travel platform, if that linkage would work. And this being the base model, the suspension's pretty dialed. RockShox Lyric Select fork with the charger damper. It feels really good. I haven't even looked inside how many tokens on it, but I guess I bottomed out in the bigger drops on that Diamond Hill, but nothing too harsh. And that's all the travel I used in the back on the RockShox Select Super Deluxe shock. So almost, I probably got it dialed, probably a little less air pressure in there, but pretty close. For stock stuff, it works really well. I'll be probably swapping that to a coil during the summer. I've never really ridden a coil, and it'd be cool to experience it on the Enduro, but it feels great with the air shock. You're asking, could this be your one bike, James? Of course it can. You can ride anything, but would I want it to be? Probably not. It's a big bike to lug around and heavy bike to lug around on your local trails. So if you can afford this is like your park Enduro weapon and then have like a hardtail like that. But guys, I know I forgot to mention something about the Enduro. So please leave your questions in the comments below and I'll make sure I get back to you. Hopefully this review helps you if you're trying to purchase an Enduro. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.